fuck been going on? I'll tell you that right to you about everything.
LA Chef, what's up YouTube? I'm Keish and I'm back with another motherfucking reaction, baby. Ooh, I've been on it. Hey, y'all know how we get down. For the new subscribers, hey, how are y'all? Welcome to the family. For the old ones, what's poppin' gang? Y'all know I love y'all, fuck with y'all the long way. Hey, but the video I got today, it's called Mississippi Rapper Kills His Security in Front of His Grandmother. Eventually, we gonna learn who the Mississippi Rapper is. And what the fuck he did and why, hopefully. But before we get into the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn your post notifications on so you know every time that I'm posting. If you're trying to see what the fuck I'm doing, because I keep moving, I'm trying to put my brace on my ankle. It's just kind of sore. But let's go and get into the video, alright?
Nobody wins when the family feels. It's kind of crazy. What was your childhood like? Like, how'd you grow up? Like, because it's obviously a small area in Mississippi. You play sports. Were you like, what were you into when you were a kid, man?
But I do enjoy the song.
I'm gonna be real, man. I wasn't not interested in nothing but the streets. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, they were right here.
You raised the gangster. I'm a survivor. It hurt me. No need to hold your mouth. I'm just a nigga from the south.
I actually went through and listened to a couple of
in Panola County. 20-year-old Kadarius Pride, known as Superstar Pride, is being held without bond at Panola County Detention Center in connection with a shooting that killed 40-year-old Marcus Wheatley. The shooting happened Wednesday afternoon at a home on Highway 35.
He was a real soft-hearted person. He did it whatever he could to help anybody. He was a really nice person.
Panola County, Mississippi, a population with just under 40,000. In the middle of this rural area, you have a young kid that go by the name of Kadarius Pride. He just turned 21 years old, worked at a mechanic shop with his uncle. Suddenly, he started to blow up on TikTok and YouTube based on his rapping ability. But this young man made it through it all the way after reports coming out earlier this week that he was the man responsible for taking out a childhood friend that grew up with him, who was supposedly his bodyguard as well, in front of his grandmother. So before we break this one down, remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So we're laid out of Mississippi, Kadarius Pride, aka Superstar Pride. He blew up this year after his song, Painting Pictures, had blew up on TikTok and managed to make his way on YouTube.
I be bumping that.
The rest was history.
And mama, don't worry, you raised the gangster. I'm a survivor. It hurt me not being able to give you.
In a recent interview, shout out to Bootleg Kev, he talked about him being in the streets at an early age, dating back to 7, assuming he saw more than an average 16-year-old growing up.
It's kind of crazy. What was your childhood like? Like, how'd you grow up? Like, because it's obviously a small area in Mississippi. Were you playing sports? Were you like, what were you into when you were a kid, man?
Man, I'm gonna be real, man. I wasn't not interested in nothing but the streets. I'm gonna be real. And then it got to the point where that life got so boring. Like, so quick. Like, before 7, I hadn't seen so much in the streets. Like,
before 7?
Before 7.
Jesus.
Before 7, I probably seen more than the average 16-year-old ever see.
Right.
Like,
how the fuck you
got so tired, and mama tired of it, and she really falling off. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm watching the game. Like, I ain't saying like she just fell out, but I'm watching it. I'm watching this shit from the lifestyle. It go from Jordans every week to goddamn, you ain't getting this today. Go from, you know what I'm saying? Go from sharing meals, and, you go from eating and then sharing meals, and you watching this shit going down here to eating out, to eating sandwiches and sardines and noodles and goddamn,
man, them noodle days.
Dog smoked sausages and ham and cheese and
most of them fire.
You know what I'm saying? You
I get a little burnt on the bitch
at home, like shit kind of started to.
I fucking smoke
sausages.
With some money.
Life, it was over with. You watching shit, you going from all that
like,
eating out and moving around to
a lot of us
like I say, all that. You going from stuck in the house, can't move, stuck in the project. You know what I'm saying? You can't move. You stuck. You in that motherfucker. One way in, one way out, and then you gotta be in for the street
So
lights,
many
and you can't
people.
go outside the territory, like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, it's just an apartment. You can't
Grow
go
up
outside.
seeing a parent
Whatever you gonna do all day from, then you can't stay in the house.
So many
you gotta
people
go
hang
hang out.
out
You gotta go outside, I
lifestyle.
don't care, and you can't be
My
around your
parents was
porch.
struggling.
You gotta go everywhere out here, but around here where you at. But when the street lights come on, you gotta go home. When you see the first street light, you gotta be home.
So that's his image of how he felt growing up and his surroundings and his environment. And with his newfound success, you would think superstar pride will make it a priority not to put himself back in that situation. Now in Batesville, Mississippi, a population less than 8,000, on July 19th, 2023, it was reported that one person, her life was taken in a shooting Wednesday near Batesville, Mississippi. The Panola County Sheriff's Office had quoted. The fatal shooting happened around 3 p.m. on Highway 35. In the initial report, deputies didn't release the suspect or the victim's name. But during that night, investigators say that the information was developed that a 21-year-old superstar Pride, whose real name is Kadarius Pride, was the suspect. The victim was later identified as a barber that go by the name as Marcus Wheatley. May he rest in peace and love condolences to his family. According to investigators, Marcus was in his home where he lived with storming in. They would hear loud commotion. One thing led to another. She would see superstar Pride chase her grandson into the backyard. This poor woman had to see her grandson being gunned down, shot more than 3 times. She told news reporters that superstar Pride suddenly looked at her and said, "Is you going to say something?" After she stuttered, he put one in his head before continued to run off. Miss Ann told authorities that superstar Pride had took off in his red pickup truck, which was later found abandoned a couple blocks away. Family, the only motive that's clear was the grandmother assuming that superstar Pride was upset that her grandson wouldn't follow him around like security. Leaving Batesville, we do want to say rest in peace to the victim once again.
So this
Another
lady
condolences
is
to
the
their
dude
family.
that
As
died,
more
grandmother.
developed, I'll make sure I keep you guys updated.
I knew she
But
was the
there was
grandmother.
another sad story of another rapper who threw his life away at such an early age after just starting to have a career. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
I'm gonna stop right
Until
here.
then, okay.
Alright. Man, that's crazy. His career ain't even get the chance to really take off and evolve. His career ain't get the chance to really do nothing. Like, I don't see how could you, how does talking to the grandmother ignite you to shoot another bullet in the man? He was already dead from, that's crazy. That's crazy. And then she was, because you knew she was still gonna tell anyways. But there's no judgment here. I'm just saying, I don't get certain things sometimes. And hey. But I guess, y'all let me know what y'all think about that shit in the comments. And I'll see y'all in the next video, alright?